Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremaine and this is my review, Love and Hip Hop, or what I like to call the Cardi B show. Please give her more scenes. She's the only reason why I'm watching this shit. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you already have, thank you very much. Um, this is going to be a short review because the show's boring as fuck. If Cardi B's not on the scene, then, shit's boring as fuck. So, it starts off with the Tara, Amina, Peter bullshit. Peter doesn't even make another appearance on the show, other than him getting slapped again from last week, and then him walking away. And, Amina gets mad. Tara gets mad because Amina's pregnant again. And bottom line is, Amina, she was right. She's the wife. He's had other bitches before her, had other women pregnant. He's had Amina pregnant now twice. He's fucking both of them. Either they, buck up, make this shit a team situation, to live in the same house, and just accept that they're both going to have Peter, or just fucking leave the man alone. It's either one or the other. But, obviously he's not going to choose. And I'm so tired of this 3 seasons, same shit. And then, Yorma and Self. I'm sorry, I couldn't even see the way I spelled the bitch name. Yorma, and when I say bitch, it's a term of endearment. I say this shit a lot, I write this shit a lot. But I'm not being derogatory towards it, it's just the way I fucking talk. Yorma and Self, he basically invites her. She's like, you won't show me to the public and announce that we're a couple. Something ain't right. He's like, okay, fine, I'll take you to an event. Mo and Yandy meet. She goes against her bandmates back and has a meeting with Yandy because she doesn't like, what's her name, Raleigh. And, which is fucked up because this show, they talk about loyalty, how Mo wasn't being loyal to Ra when she's their manager and she didn't have any kind of meetings or anything before going to Yandy. And at the same time, Yandy is supposed to be managing the other chick, and Bianca, and she's not even in this episode. But, what kind of loyalty is that? The person that your artist is beefing with and almost got in a fight to, you're now sitting down having a meeting about potentially managing her, which means, she's only going to have one or the other. So the one that was volatile and starting shit, that's who you want to manage when you just started bitching about last episode about that's not what artists do, when we know damn well that's what reality show people do, and we also that's what hip hop people do. It's all about the beef, get you attention. So Yandy should have been happy if she was a real manager that they were beefing and causing like shit for the blogs and shit. But it's all fake, so whatever. Mariah Lynn and meets with Self, and she announces that she's Rich Dollar's side chick, basically. And she gets introduced to Cardi B, and so Cardi B is now introduced as DJ Self's girl on girl, and then she invites them both to her birthday party, which makes him upset because that's the event that he invited his girlfriend to. But he's like, well, I'm gonna make sure Cardi's not there, so that there's no commotion. But we all saw the trailer, so we know there's a commotion. So they just kind of just set up the fact that Mariah Lynn and actually Cardi B, we've seen in the trailer and whatnot and on social media that they're friends. Then we got Remy Ma, Mercedes, Papoose, and Yandy. Like I said, a lot of people were so excited about Remy Ma being on the show. She ain't done shit yet. I ain't seen her in the studio. She makes appearances on the show. She didn't even talk about her wedding this episode. So it was like, I don't see the point. If Remy Ma's going to be on the show, we want her to start shit and act a fool. That's what the show's about. She ain't starting shit and she ain't acting a fool. What's the point of her being on the show? Then we got BBOD at their rehearsal. What was the fuck was that shit? I mean, that song, like, what? What were they even saying? And then the commercial showed that the song that they were doing was a single. And I'm like, the fuck was that? You know, I mean, really? And so Rod quits being their manager when she finds out that Mo went and had a meeting with Yandy. She felt that was disloyal. And instead of hosting their single release party she's putting together, she just quits and says, fuck it. And then Lexi's sitting there looking stupid because she's kind of sided with Mo. And then Mo pretty much tells her go fuck herself. You know. So she's sitting there looking stupid. And we know it's not over because we already saw in the trailer that they still got more shit with Riley going on. So I guess they're going to kiss her ass in an episode or two and get that shit back together. Then Mendici has a talk with his son because he's going to jail and he's the man of the house. And, you know, he's sorry for what he did and he's turned his life around. Amina talks to her twin sister about being pregnant and being in this situation, not wanting to be in it. Who cares? BBOD rehearsal. Well, BBOD must have done some shit because I got their name in here twice. But do you really give a fuck about BBOD? I mean, I think Mo's about to turn up, but in the next episode. But who gives a shit? Mariah Lynn birthday party. She basically Rich turns up, and so she's like, excuse me, it's my birthday and I want you for my birthday. So she has him like put his hand on her ass and he's like, well, I've got my daughter and I'm trying to be good. I told her no women and no this and no that. And we know damn well Rich Dollars, he's supposed to have her for 2 years, so you mean he's supposed to be not fucking nobody for 2 years? If we've known anything from Living Hip Hop and Rich Dollars, is that he's fucking somebody, even if it's in a corner bathroom or some shit. You know, there's no way just having his daughter is gonna make him stop fucking. So they show their relationship, and of course the big event, which was Cardi showing up and immediately, you know, zeroing in on DJ Self and Yorma, introducing herself and letting the bitch know that, you know, yeah, you know, he might be your man, but he's eating my pussy. You know. And Yorma's like, you eating her pussy? They're beeping it out, but you know what the fuck they're saying. And then so, of course, Cardi, you know, turned shit up. And, you know, she slapped the bitch in the face, and then she grabs her by the hair, and they both pull each other's hair, and security runs in, and the show goes off. I'm looking more forward to next week, because we get to see more of the fight, probably, as well as when Cardi gets taken to the limo, and then she kicks out the windows in the limo, and then her now infamous line, you know, that she says when a bitch has beef with me, she has beef with me forever. Which is what sold me on Cardi B, so I'm actually going to have a good time next episode. It should be fun. And those titties were on fleek, as Cardi said. So, I mean, all in all, the only thing I like about the episode was Cardi B. And she's the reason why I'm watching the show. And probably the reason why you're watching the show. Because Yandy's boring. Mendicis is boring. Remy Ma is boring. Papoose is boring. Who the fuck is BBOD? Ra Lee, I mean, she's just barely hanging on as a cast member on the show. And who the fuck is DJ Self? I mean, I never heard of him. So, you know, Mariah Lynn, I think I'm going to like Mariah Lynn because they showed in the next episode that she's actually, I forgot the light-skinned guy name from last season. It was with the chick that left her kid behind to be with him. And Mariah Lynn is going to be kissing him, and then find out that Mo is his girlfriend. So I might actually like Mo starting with next episode because I don't really like her as a rapper, and I think that most female rappers are probably like wanting to hang themselves watching BBOD perform. At the Cypher, they were actually pretty good, but this shit they did tonight was like, I've seen chicks on YouTube like 100 times better than that shit I was seeing on the show tonight. What the fuck was that? But that was Love and Hip Hop, or the Cardi B show for me most of the time. And hope you enjoyed this review. I try to keep it short because I mean, it's boring as fuck, except for Cardi.